Hello everyone and welcome to my new video. So today is going to be a completely unfiltered raw video of me just talking while I'm working. It's currently gone 10 p.m. at night. I'm half an hour drive away from home, but I'm sat here working because I need to build this business up, and truth be told, we need the money. So um, to be more relaxed, you need to have cash in the bank. We don't have a lot of cash in the bank with as a business at the minute, and obviously have some money in the bank, otherwise there'd be no business. But the more cash in the bank you have, the more leeway you have, because you can buy more stuff, buy more stock, which makes you more money. Because especially us as a car sales and braking business, we've got a car over there, car here, car here. If we can three times this and three times the amount of cash we have, we can either get more people in and we can get more time, um, which is being stripped on cars or prepping cars for sales. So currently got the forklift. I'm just trying to organise stuff. I'm going on my computer in a minute to do a solid 2 hours until midnight or gone midnight of just listing items, because this is such a pivotal pivotal part of business, especially this business, and it's the admin side. So I need to be listing stuff on my website on eBay and getting some marketing done, because that's the only way we're going to get stuff sold. So here I am. I've currently got stuff all over the floor. This is stuff that's just, I'm going to basically picture up and for sale. So, I mean, in this corner over here, I've just stashed loads of stuff. It is stacked up with like bits of foam in the middle, so it doesn't get scratched. But we've got doors off Fiat 500s, Ford KAs, wings, rad packs, bonnets, bumpers. Probably out there, loads of bumpers, and we've got another 10 vehicles outside ready for strip. So, and probably 5 vehicles ready for. There's my engine light thing. I like. No, 5 vehicles ready for prep and sale. This is my office, my desk. So gonna sit here and get some work done, talk to you guys. So stick along for the ride if you want to hear me talk a load of rubbish for a bit. So we're currently looking at active listings. We're not done too bad. I've been away. I mean, in May we did probably 1,500 quid on eBay and website in sales. Obviously, it doesn't include car sales and mechanical work that we carry out as well. So last 7 days, 650 quid. Needs to be a lot more. I've only got on eBay 71 listings, and I've got about 1,000 items to list still. So right now we're going to do some research, diligent research, because we're trying to figure out the best possible way to ship our items. So like a door, the cheapest way I can find to ship like a door engine is a pallet, and it's costing 60 quid plus VAT. It's expensive, it's really expensive. So you rather people collect them and pay there and then, because you don't pay the fees and whatnot. Diagnostics. Do you charge for diagnostics, and what's your opinion on it? Because a lot of people are sort of in the middle with this one. I'll tell you a good idea that I once thought about, um, in terms of when I had my mechanics garage, which, I mean, I've got a mechanics garage now, but I had a previous one about 20 miles down the road, and it was mainly tyres and servicing. It was only a two-bay garage. It was pretty small. I thought about doing service plans, charging people £9.99 a month for a service plan. They get one service and MOT a year for that. I mean, that's very cheap. I know. You charge 100, less than 120 quid, and they're getting service and MOT for that. I mean, raw costs of that in parts is it's 2 hours labour and it's parts, depending on the car. Parts could be 20 quid, parts could be 50 quid, so it's quite risky. Guys, I built my website from scratch all by myself. What do we think? I'll put the link in here, but yeah, when you want to keep costs low, this is how we have to do. I really want to renovate like the office and that. I've done like 20% of it. And I bought some pictures off Facebook Marketplace. They're absolutely brilliant. I bought this lovely desk because I really feel like, sorry, let's put this back down. I bought this desk because I really feel like it helps me work a lot better and a lot more productive when I have somewhere comfortable to sit and somewhere that I like. I find it a lot easier to work at work than I do at home because there's less distractions. I can sit here, I can relax. I've got my Lucozade or a cup of coffee, and I can just smash out the work. Not that I'm doing that right now, but because I'm talking to you guys, technically I can class that as work because I'm thinking of the future, aren't you? Basically, the business I want to build, pretty much, I want to be a car breaker, and I'd like to have car dealerships as well on the side. Long-term vision is I have big ambitions, which I don't really speak about very often because there's a lot of quotes out there that you may or may not have heard, and I have them written down in my notes and bits and bobs like that. So, I mean, one way to kill a dream is to tell it to someone that who doesn't have a dream, or one way to kill a dream is to tell it to someone who has no ambition. So I prefer not to speak about stuff like that with people that are not like-minded because it really can push you off your vision board and the way you want to go. So you sort of just work hard, stay in your own lane, and don't tell people what you're doing, basically. So, bit of advice from me. I mean, I'm not in like the best position to give advice, but anyway. Other entrepreneurs, I want to know, how do you feel? A lot of people ask, do you not get scared about not earning no money? And the real answer is, I find opportunities come a hell of a lot. So, guys, a touchy subject for a lot of mechanics is, you may think different, but I know a lot of garages, and I spoke to a lot of garages, and a lot of people do different things, including myself. So, should you charge to plug someone's car in? For example, a customer turns up or they're booking for an engine light. Are you charging to take a look at that engine light? Because I know people that will charge £100. They'll charge an hour's labour. They'll charge £60, or they'll charge £100 and then take it off the end bill if you go ahead with the job or the repair. So this one for me is quite difficult because it depends on the situation you're in. So if you've got a 2022, for example, BMW 3 Series, now you need a capable scanner, something in the line of Snap-on, Autel, vice versa, and these are going to cost you in the region of, at least for a cheap one, 500 quid that will just read the codes, and it won't do anything else apart from read them. Now, a lot of garages these days, you have to have, the top scanners like £5,000 Snap-on scanners, and the problem with these scanners, they do not do every car. So you also need an Autel, or you need something else like a Launch to do other vehicles that the snap-on won't touch. So most garages these days have £10,000 or more worth of scanners because they work on every different type of car, and you have to do it, and it's part and parcel of the business. And customers do not understand this, so it's really difficult because you're trying to explain to a customer, look, I can't plug your car in for free because we pay £99 a month plus VAT just to update this scanner and keep it the software updated. Because there's new things coming out every day that you have to stay up to date with. So if you turn up to me with your brand new car and it's got an engine light on, and you're too far away from the dealer and you want me to plug it and have a look, my scanner will do it, but I'm charging you £100. Damn right. So on the other hand, a lot of people will do. See, I know mobile mechanics, who will happily use their own fuel, drive to a customer's house, scan the car for £20. Some will do it for free, and it's ridiculous because they say, "Okay, thanks." Then they're going to get their mate to do it. You've made £20. Wow. You've actually lost £20, mate, because I tell you what, your fuel to get there might cost you £1 or £2 if it's only a couple of miles down the road, but wear and tear on your van, your time, you should be making a minimum per hour for your time spent in the day. And yeah, it's very touchy subject for a lot of people, but mechanics, tell me, what's the hardest job you've ever done on a car and why was it so difficult? Also, what car was it on? So comment down below, I want to know. Because what's the hardest one I've done? A lot of jobs I look back at and I think, why the fuck am I a mechanic? Because there's just some jobs on the cars that are just designed so bad that you think, these idiots sat there designing. We're not idiots because, they're designers, but are doing it on purpose to wind us up because they make it so damn difficult. And it really winds you up.